Yeah, hello there. I just thought I'd do a quick reaction to the Man City game, which ended, of course, Man City 4, Tottenham 2. This video probably won't be uploaded because of the rubbish internet for about 6 hours. But I don't know where the hell that result came from. The first half was so flat that I messaged Jason, I messaged Dan, I put on Twitter @TotalStevo. This game is looking like it's going to end up 0-0 or 1-0 to Man City, probably, knowing Jason's luck, Kevin De Bruyne off the bench and some wonder strike or whatever. But no. Well, obviously Tottenham scored 2 goals out of completely nowhere. And then second half, within, 9 minutes, Man City are then 2-2. And then by the end of it, they're winning 4-2. And more importantly, Mahrez coming through for, annoyingly, myself, Dan and Jason. I mean, I'm still absolutely fuming that Mahrez actually was brought in by Dan and Jason. Especially Jason. I think it takes the fucking piss with his wild card that he brought in virtually the same players as me. I took a -12. He did a wild card. Now, my -12 has worked out exceptionally well. So, for anybody that cares, I did I did Darwin out for Kane. Well, Kane got an assist. I took Mason Mount out for Mahrez. Well, we know what Mahrez has just done. 2 goals and an assist plus 3. Well, I'm assuming he'll get 3 bonus points. I brought in Botman. Admittedly, I didn't play him, but I brought in Botman. And also brought in Shaw. And yeah, that -12 has turned out to be a net positive. From an overall rank perspective, it means a green arrow, which is good. I don't normally give a shit about it, but when you've got the likes of Dread FPL that's just come out of the fucking blue and overtaken myself, Dan and Jason, I just think, nah, fuck you, mate. I want to get those differential points in now, and Mahrez was that one. I don't think Dread had Mahrez in the team. But, yeah, from the rivalry point of view, from myself, Dan and Jason had Perisic as his differential tonight. That's 1 point. That continues Perisic's pattern of 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. I can't think... Dan didn't have any differentials on me tonight. Obviously, I'm still a bit fucked off with the whole Elise 91st minute wonder strike free kick, which just took the fucking piss. I mean, isn't it funny how Man United were in a game last night where, if it ended 1-0 United, Crystal Palace couldn't complain. If it ended 0-0, Man United players couldn't complain, but it ended 1-1. And in this game, if it ended 0-0, I don't think any team would have had an issue with it because both teams in the first half were absolutely they were dire. Man City had nothing about them whatsoever, no attacking intent. They were bleh, they were nothing, as Ricky Gervais says in the XFM shows. But yeah, that Mahrez purchase for me, Jason and Dan, has certainly done us wonders. The fact that Kevin De Bruyne didn't come on is a bonus for me as well. Dan and Jason both had Kevin De Bruyne. He didn't play. So yeah, it's now just a case of move on to game week 21. As I've already stated, I have done a transfer. That will not be revealed because this chess game between me, Dan and Jason is getting to the point now where I'm getting really fucked off with Dan copying my moves. Or he copied my moves from the other day. Especially Kane. The Mahrez one, I knew he would... Well, I say I knew. But I thought he kind of was going to bring him in. But the Kane one, he fucking did that to block me off. The cunt. And Jason wildcarding. I mean, if he hadn't wildcarding and kept in the likes, and he had like who was it? Akanji he had for this double game week. Kevin De Bruyne. He definitely wouldn't have had Kane. Did he do a -8? But he would have had Darwin and stuff like this. So the only reason why he did a wild card, as he said on the video yesterday, was because of the Darwin transfer that he did. And of course, Darwin was then ruled out, and then he thought, "Fuck this! I'm doing my wild card." And for him to bring in like virtually identically the players I brought is a fucking piss take. So I am keeping my cards close to my chest with what I'm doing with my transfers and my teams, because any form of differential I'm bringing in is just, like I say, being blocked off by these arseholes. Are you allowed to say that on YouTube? Yeah, I fucking am. But yeah, it's really fucking heating up between myself, Dan and Jason. Myself and Dan should be recording a predictions video tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. It'd be nice to hear what Dan has to say about the Arsenal-Man United game, because honestly, this is Arsenal's biggest test, Man United. I don't think they have to fear anybody other than Man United. Even Man City, I don't think Arsenal should really give a shit about, but certainly with Arsenal and Man United, I'd really interested to hear Dan's thoughts on that game, and I'm just looking forward to see if Jason's doing anything on the deadline stream. I'm assuming that Jason, I think he's sticking to the same team as he's got. Obviously, like I said, I've already done my transfer. See what Jason thinks of it when the deadline rolls over and all this, and the teams are revealed and everything. But anyhow, there's my just quick reaction to... That was a reaction, was it, Steve-O? Yeah, it was. But yeah, Mahrez, 2 goals, 1 assist. I'll fucking take that. See you later.